All right, family. We black once again. It's about to be fire. We got one crazy presentation today. We're gonna be doing the verses, and I love these verses where we got Shango versus the Greek king of the Greek gods, Zeus, who is the most powerful thunder god. We about to slug it out. And you know it's gonna be fast. But before we get started, family, I want to make sure that y'all get over to the General's Patreon. The link is right there at the top of the chat. Over 500 exclusive live stream. Y'all already see how the General get busy. So you know when you go to Patreon what you in for. You feel what I'm saying? Check me out. Also, check out kingseti.com, online marketplace, official General SETI products, DVDs, classics. You cannot get anywhere else, over 50. And also t-shirts, hoodies, African and Kemetic jewelry. Get you something nice, family. Go over there, get you something. And also, you can become a member of General SETI, Sarah SETI's YouTube page. All you had to do is go to my home page and click memberships and become a member, gain access to a lot of exclusive material. And get a video a thumbs up. Like it because you love it. Share with your family and friends. Comment. Just don't say nothing stupid, because you will get banned. Here we go. Shango versus Zeus. Who is the most powerful thunder god? See, we don't, a lot of people, you watch the Greco-Roman deities, they got them in all the cartoons, and you feel what I'm saying? You ain't gonna get no Shango. Okay. You ain't gonna get no Shango. You're gonna have to tap in to get some Shango. You feel me? And a lot of people, they want to think that the African god somehow is knockoffs and so on. And we found out yesterday, which I already knew, but a lot of people do not know how old West Africa is. West Africa go back over 200,000 years documented. Okay, so our people didn't just get it. Our people been in West Africa since ancient times. And West Africa is more ancient than any other place on the planet. Anything that you could think of in Asia, Mesopotamia, India, China, Greece, Rome, they pale in comparison to the ancientness of Africa, period, including West Africa. So we tend to look at our culture less than. I'm here to tell you that just not so. So if you don't know who Shango is, now we're gonna tap into Shango now, so we could get a understanding, and this is gonna be brief enough but thorough enough where you can go behind the general and go do some extra research, start tapping in, put some African, deals, start tapping into the orishas and see and start getting educated. Educate yourself. Don't be in the and I say don't be in the dark. Don't be in the light. You're lacking in the light. You got to go on ahead and get into the dark side. You feel me? Shango, listen to me, is one of the most powerful and famous Orisha of the Yoruba people of West Africa. Our people. Yeah, them some of our peoples, who say they come from the Nile Valley, come from the East. That's what they say, especially in what is now Nigeria and Benin. He is both a historical king and a deified force of nature. So he's a much like Osiris, where as a man became a deity. Okay, I'll explain who he is, his power, symbols, history, and why he still matters today. So Shango, as a historical figure, Shango was a real king of Oya, often called Alafin Shango, ruled around 900 to 1200 CE. Dates vary. Known for military power, charisma, command over ritual authority. A lot of people say I possess the Shango spirit. You see what I'm saying? You feel me? No back down, all let's go forward. You understand? That's how the general roll. And so I do, venerate Shango. I do. I know his power and what it means, and you got to tap in. After his death, he was deified and became an Orisha. Okay. In Yoruba religion, great ancestors can become divine forces. Okay. Great ancestors can become divine forces. And so Shango, as an Orisha or deity, his domain, thunder. Okay. Thunder, lightning, fire. You see, right there, thunder, lightning, and fire. He all that. Okay, music and dance, that drum, kingship and authority. A lot of that is Osiris, justice and truth. Because you see, Osiris he sits in the hall of Ma'at. You see the scales down there. So a lot of and there's a mix though, because actual, you see Osiris, but there's also Set in there too, because Set is thunder and lightning. He was considered also a god of storm. So he's some aspects he's some aspects of Osiris. He's some aspects of Set, and you see fire there. And so I guess you can say he's some aspects of also Heru, which is the solar, and Osiris is all, but that fire could be symbolic of Heru too. So you got some various aspects of the Kemetic in there. Shango is not just weather; he represents cosmic justice and masculine power. Love that. That's what we talking about. So that's why y'all got to venerate, get into y'all Shango and quit being walking around with house shoes on. Y'all got the man up. Got the man up. Okay. Shango's powers, he controls thunderbolts, stone axes believed to be lightning stones. Okay. Stone axes believed to be lightning stone. He punishes liars, tyrants, oath breakers. Ooh. Yeah, liars, tyrants, oath breakers. Shango come see you, punish you. You see, so you got to be benevolent for a ruler of the people. Can't be fork tongue, and you can't if you say you're gonna do something and you break your commitment, then Shango might throw a lightning rod at you and set you on fire. Protects the innocent, the truthful, grants courage, leadership, even sexual vitality. Yeah, they say Shane. Yeah, that. Yeah, okay. I'm gonna leave that one. Leave, leave that one alone. Leave it alone. You feel? Lightning strikes are traditionally interpreted as Shango's judgment. So if you see some lightning come down, they saying that Shango has, he has in past judgment on something or somebody, has passed judgment on something or somebody. Okay. Say symbols and sacred items. Okay, so his symbol, the double-headed axe, meaning justice, balance, double-headed axe, or okay, justice and balance. And then his colors is red and white, fire and purity, bata drums, okay, and so symbolic of divine speech. Symbolic, wait a minute, I went down too far. I went all the way down. Why would it do me like that? Okay. Took me down too far. Won't do that again. Okay. Took me down too far. That's all right. We're gonna we right back on it. Okay, there you go. And then you got the Bata drums, divine speech, fire, power and transformation, and crowns, kingship. So these are some of his divine symbols. Okay. Shango's personality, bold, passionate, charismatic, quick tempered, just but unforgiving. Just but unforgiving. That's me. I like that. I like all them. Bold, passionate, uh, charismatic, quick tempered, just but unforgiving. Okay. He is not a gentle God, but he demands integrity. Okay. Shango in the diaspora. Okay. So Shango survived the Atlantic slave trade, and he's in, he went into Cuba, Brazil, Trinidad, Orisha, Haitian voodoo. Okay, he is one of the most widely worshipped African deities in the Americas. So Shango got a lot of venerators over here in the diaspora. Okay, so Shango versus other thunder gods. And so you got Shango, okay, that's your rule, but then you got Thor, Norse, you got Zeus, Greek, and then Indra, Vedic, Perun, Slavic, Perun, Slavic. Thunder gods usually represent law, order, and power. But Shango is unique for being both king and god. You see, both king and god. Let me tap in. I see. Family said something. Let me see. Okay. So we tapped in on the Shango. In bottom line, Shango is African origin. He is both historical and divine. Represents justice, power, and truth. Still actively worshipped today. Shango is not listen because a lot of people. Shango is not a myth borrowed from Europe. Europe has its own versions of a universal archetype. Okay, so now who is Zeus? Okay, Zeus is the chief god of ancient Greek religion, ruler of Mount Olympus, and the embodiment of sky, thunder, law, and kingship. He is the most powerful Olympian, but one of the most complex and contradictory figures in Greek mythology. So right there, letting you know where Shango he stands on divinity and righteousness, integrity. Zeus is a forked tongue. Everything he say one thing contradicts it and contradict itself by going behind the scenes and breaking every law he demands somebody else uh to to practice. Every law he to abide by. Okay, so Zeus origins ancient Greek, uh Indo-European Deus, bright sky, daylight, domain, sky, thunder, lightning, status, king of the gods, home, Mount Olympus. Zeus is not eternal. He overthrows the Titans to gain power. So he can be in power and out of power. Okay, he can be in, so he can be overthrown. Zeus's family, parents, CRONUS, Titan of Time, and Rhea, his mother, Cronus devours his children to prevent being overthrown. Zeus survives, grows up in secret, and defeats his father. His siblings are Hera, becomes his wife, Poseidon, the sea, Hades, underworld, Demeter, harvest, and Hester, earth, hearth, hearth. Okay, and so she's also the goddess of fire. Zeus's powers, lightning, weapon of authority, storm control, sky and weather, law and order, upholder of oaths, kingship, political authority, fate. Okay, fate, limited by Morai. Okay, Zeus enforces cosmic law but does not control fate entirely. Okay, so we went over that. And so let's get down. And wait a minute, Zeus' personality important. Zeus is just, punishes, oath breakers, authoritative, charismatic, and we in his myth, sexually aggressive. So again, a lot of these gods, that's what it is. Many myths involve a coercion, meaning he tricking people, and hypocritical at times. Greek myths do not portray Zeus as morally perfect. They reflect human power dynamics. Okay, so let's get off into this. Who would come out on top if these two gods would do battle? Okay, would do battle. Matter of fact, let me come in because I want y'all to see these, the mighty Shango and the forked tongue Zeus go at it. Okay, so let's talk about this. Shango versus Zeus. Okay, we see what kind of gods are they. So we're gonna match them up now. Okay, what kind of gods are they? This is the key difference. Aspect, origin. Shango, deified human king. Zeus, born a god. Okay, born a god. Source of power. Shango, the ASHE. Okay, the ASHE, the living cosmic force. That's what gives Shango his power, the ASHE, living cosmic force, and Zeus, heretical divine authority. Okay, so it was passed down to him, hierarchical. I didn't say heretical, hierarchical, divine authority. It was passed down from his father and mother, who were already gods and goddesses. Role, thunder, Shango, thunder as justice, Zeus, thunder as rule. So Zeus is about rulership, not so much justice. Just he rule, but Shango, his role is thunder as justice. He's like a masculine Maya. You see, he's like a masculine Maya. Limits, morality bound. That's Shango. He's morality bound. So they say that could be his. He won't go past that. He's not gonna be immoral, is what it's saying. So that's his boundary. Fate, and Zeus is fate bound. So he gonna do whatever that he just within his fate. Because a lot of time they'll let him know the fates will let them know where the deity will, whether they'll be destroyed in the end, and so things of that nature. Temperament. Shango, direct, explosive. Zeus, strategic, political. Okay, and so powers compared. Okay, we're gonna compare the power. We're gonna start with Zeus. Throws thunderbolt bolts forged by Cyclops, controls storms and skies, king of gods by conquest, can be restrained by fate. See, fate can be restrained by fate, has been challenged, tricked, temporarily overpowered by Typhon, Hera plus God. Shango is thunder, not just a user of it, he's thunder. So he is thunder. Lightning is an extension of his presence. See, that's something different. And so he is thunder and lightning, punishes instantly. No counsel, no delay. So he ain't about to talk with nobody. Shango ain't playing no games. He don't play no games with you. He goes straight to work. He don't need no counsel, no delay. He not gonna wait. You gonna get yours instantaneously. Okay. No known god ever defeats Shango in Yoruba tradition. Never been defeated. No known god has ever defeated Shango in Yoruba tradition. Power flows from moral force, not hierarchy. Yeah, hierarchy. Okay. Cosmological difference. Most people miss this. Greek system. Gods argue, gods conspire, gods can be chained. This is in the Greek system. You see, this is in the Greek cosmological. In Greek system, gods argue, gods conspire, gods can be chained. Power is political. Yoruba system, Orisha are forces. Ashe is non-negotiable. Okay, that's the power of the universe. So Orishas are forces. You see, they Ashe move through the Orishas. So each of the Orishas, the Ashe is the force of the universe. And so aspects of the universe is administered by different Orishas. Okay. And so you don't overthrow thunder. So Shango can't be overthrown, is what it's saying. So that this isn't just Zeus versus Shango, is Greek hierarchy versus African force. You see, and I don't know, ontology. Okay, battle scene, Greek cosmological rule. Zeus has Olympic backing, strategic patience. Shango becomes a god among gods. Zeus likely wins through alliances and containment. Scenario 2, Yoruba. You already know I'm going with Shango. This is some, I'm already seeing, because this is a computer. They ain't gonna think nothing about morality. He already won. You see what I'm saying? Ain't no way he can beat Shango. Because we moving with the universe. You feel what I'm saying? So he already broke Zeus back, as far as I'm concerned. He can't be beat. He ain't never been beat. How you gonna beat somebody that ain't never been beat? Can't be beat. You got to beat the energy of the universe. You see, so he's in power. You can't beat the universe. So that's already a wrap. That's already a wrap. Zeus is just another, scenario 2, Yoruba cosmology rules. So this is Shango embodies thunders itself. Thunder itself. Zeus is just another sky deity. So where Zeus throws lightning bolts, Shango is lightning. Justice is not negotiable. Okay, justice is not negotiable. So if Zeus, who always is he ain't always fair. So Shango been struck him down quick, because he always immoral. You see, Shango overwhelms Zeus instantly. Overwhelms him. You see? Overwhelms him. Take him on out. Take him on out. And you see that overwhelms him. The other one, Zeus needs some help. Neutral battle. Most fair. No councils, no fate, no priestly meditation. Pure power versus power. Shango has the edge. Why? Zeus throws thunder. Shango is thunder. Zeus hesitates. Shango strikes. You see, Shango ain't gonna hesitate. He like a lion. When you on he once he smell blood, it's on and popping. You see, Shango is that lion that smell blood. Once he smell that blood, it's on and popping. Zeus gonna be hesitant. He gonna try to be strategic, and then that's where he gonna die because he coming straight for the neck. So if he ain't ready to do battle, it's over for him. So the edge go to Shango. Character matters in myth. Zeus often avoids consequences, being rules for himself. Shango dies rather than live dishonored. You see? So Shango is a moral deity. This is a deity you could respect, that you would love to venerate. Zeus is he's a no good deity, a piece of nothing. You feel is worship at Shango is worship as truth in action. In myth, moral force beats political force. You see? So right there, that goes. And so final verdict, no dancing in a straight, see, and even the AI brings it because it was going to be that way anyway. In a straight mythic confrontation without Greek hierarchy protecting him, Shango wins. Zeus rules a system. Shango is the system. That's totally different. So right there, you see, and people be looking and thinking, oh man, Zeus did. Yeah, yeah. I see y'all in the house, family. Yeah, so yeah. Shango been and been the broke Zeus back. Pick him up like this and then put that knee out. You know how they be, and put him on that, put that backbone on that knee. You see, Shango is the cause. He's ASHE. You see, and that's the energy of the universe. He is that. You cannot beat that. That's unbeatable. You see? That's right. I hear you. We're gonna tap into the other orishas. Don't worry. This is one of our first verses. I had them back. And so we're gonna have the verses now. So y'all stay tuned. We just getting started. And man, it's gonna be battles all over the cosmos. You feel me? I appreciate y'all family for being here today. Check me out on Patreon. Yeah, or you're powerful too. Yeah, Olaroon, Obatala, all of that. We're gonna tap in now. Don't get it twisted. We're gonna tap in. So stay tuned. Get over to Patreon, support the General King SETI.com. Be right black. Arm yourself with knowledge. Bang on the wicked ass beast daily. Liberation through African education and confrontation. Boom. Black pop.